Okay, hello and welcome. This is Monster Hunter Monday. I'm Nate, and I'm joined by my co-hunter Tom.
Hello.
Cameron is on his way eventually. I think he's coming home from a late night at work. If not, he's cheating on me. But we are doing some quests to get Tom up to post-game stuff, and then when Cameron gets in, we will boost his ass all the way through as well. So, Tom, do you have anything you want to kill today?
Um, trying to remember. Uh, Not that I can think of. I have the quest for Elatrion, but I don't think I'm gonna do that just yet. I
Oh
don't know
boy.
if I'm. Yeah, I was like, I don't think I have the skills for that. For reference, I'm wearing the almost full Raging Brachiosaurus armor set.
Mm-hmm.
So I have that, and then the Glavenus helm. So my defense is like 895, which is good, but it's not. I don't think that's enough to do Elatrion and be able to survive it. Um, so in terms of hunting, I think I have the Yen Garuga quest,
Let's do that.
which yeah, I can just knock that one out of the way.
Yeah.
So I used to wear his set in 4, I think,
Mm-hmm.
in Monster Hunter 4. I wore that for a long time,
Well,
which
and
I'm sure I won't need it anymore now.
yeah, throw
But
it up and let's kill them some bitches.
and now, is he the one that does poison?
He'll do poison damage, and he can also shoot a big old fireball, and he's got a crazy loud roar. But I'd
Okay.
say just bring antidotes, and you should be good. Do I have antidotes? Now that I'm thinking about it, I
Oh,
think
I
I should
also
have
apparently I
something.
have
Yeah,
the
we're good.
Safi'jiiva
We're good.
Siege now below the recon option,
Ah.
so we can
Okay,
always do
yeah,
that as well.
it might have switched off again to Sappy Jiva, so we can do that one too. That'd be kind of fun.
Right. I
I
know I
would
need to use
recommend we do that
Safi'jiiva at some
as a
point.
group.
Horseradish.
Oh,
Oh well, Cameron is on.
I think I hear a Cameron.
Hey, what's up?
What's going on, man?
I'm joining up. Sorry, Hannah was taking my dinner order.
Oh, okay, not a problem. Okay, well, while we're waiting, Tom, you want to get that quest going, and we'll get
Yeah.
we'll get this happening.
Oh, it's in the Guiding Lands. Nice.
Nice. All right, let me
Cool.
hop in. I'm good to go, unless you need to eat.
I need to bring some antidotes, probably.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. It's his tail that does it, so. Oh,
Oh, that's right.
you got
It's not
cutscenes.
on.
Crap. Of course
Yeah,
you got
here
cutscenes.
I'll get through that real quick. That
That's all
shouldn't
right.
take too long.
Yeah, it's all right.
All right.
That's the
Eat.
case. I'm gonna go back out and do some gambling. By gambling, I mean the Steamworks because I don't know. It's the closest thing we have
Yeah,
to
we
gambling
did
in this game.
to the other night when we were doing the double Furious Rajang quest.
Yeah.
We were also doing the what's my equipment right now? We were also doing the Zenogre quest, the event one that would give you the Dragon Bane crystals
Mhm.
for your Steamworks. We did that about 3 or 4 times too. So now I've got I assume a shit ton of stored fuel
Yeah.
to use.
Yeah, I've got about like
What-
43,000.
What are Steamworks?
Steamworks is something you get when you go to the Iceborne content, Cameron. It's essentially this engine that powers the entire village, I guess. And when you're, I guess, in between every time you complete quests, it fills up the natural reserve. It's a natural fuel tank or whatever. And when you work it, you get free stuff essentially. If you can,
So
if you can get
the
cast
gambling is
combination.
like the slot machine, but the slot machine is like the heat source, I guess, or like
Yeah.
the fire and fuel source for the colony or whatever this is.
Hmm. So essentially, you have to get there's 3 buttons you can choose from, and if you get none of them, obviously you don't get the prize. You get a prize per per combination, and if you get no buttons right, you don't get anything. If you get one button right, then you get you get the prize, and then your meter, which is up on top of the machine, goes up a little bit, and then if you get all 3 of them right, then you get the prize, and the thing goes up like a ton. Oh, I'm not gonna get this one. Oh yeah, I am. Sweet. So the meter goes up like a bunch, and then sometimes you get these red highlights, and if you get all 3 of them on the highlight, then you get an upgraded item. This is all assumption, I think, on my part. It's just from what I've observed.
Yeah.
If you get it on the red highlight, that means you get a powered up or upgraded version of whatever you were gonna get. So if you get an advanced armor sphere, you get like a hard armor sphere or a heavy or whatever. You get a steel melding ticket, you get a silver melding ticket, that kind of thing. And then once you fill up the entire meter 3 times, the 3 layers of the meter, you get the complimentary bonus prizes for filling it up in that sitting, and those rotate and change based on, I think, the day, maybe the week. I'm not sure which. But those can be pretty cool stuff. King armor spheres, which are pretty nice. They are the top grade armor sphere. Or you can get a gold melding ticket, which is guaranteed level 4, really nice combo stuff, like for decorations and skills. And you can also adjust the output too. So every time you do it, you consume like 10 fuel points in normal output. But you can also upgrade that to a 10 times output, so it consumes 100 fuel points, but you get 10 of whatever you win. So if you're looking to just like grind out some normal items, it's great. It's a great thing to use. I've got like 800 plus ancient potions and whatever. Hey, Good Wolf, you big old nerd yourself. Shut up.
Hey. Trying to find this fucking Ian Garuga. Found Toby.
All right.
Or no,
Well,
Bambaro.
let me know when you get there. I think it's in the forest somewhere.
That's what I thought too. I'm checking around the
I'm just gonna
forest
keep going until
spots.
this meter's filled up.
Yeah, so essentially it's a fancy slot machine that doesn't just give out like Zenny, it gives out like items.
Yeah.
You can have a chance to like improve the quality of those items. So if you want like mega potions and stuff like that, you can have a good chance at getting that. Is this?
It's pretty sweet.
Yeah, it's a really good thing to hit in between missions and stuff when it's full.
It's not that, is it?
And then there are certain materials you can gather out in some of the late game maps that will like add like extra fuel in there as well. Like I'm out of natural fuel reserve right now, but I have like 43,000 reserve points, so I can just keep going forever. Oh, sorry, 42,000.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that was it for me. Good Wolf's asking how Baldur's Gate's going. Baldur's Gate's interesting. It's a cool game.
Good. It's buggy.
It's really
but it's
buggy, but it's also
good.
early access, so it's not like it's a surprise.
It does a good job of like the digital version of D&D 5th edition.
Yeah,
I
it's.
haven't actually
some
played yet.
We
differences.
know, Cameron, because we've been playing with Max, and
The
we've been wondering.
multiplayer seems like a fun, like approachable way to do it too.
Hmm.
Granted, there are some things, there's some like discrepancies between it and the board game that obviously the board game can handle. You can't
Yeah.
really handle it as well when you're doing a digital game.
Mhm.
But I like it so far. I think it's like a fun. I know the system already, so it's kind of fun to jump in and be like, oh, okay, this spell does this, and then in the game it also shows you more of the bonus actions you can take on a turn, which I did not know you could do.
Yeah, and then
as
some
often.
actions are bonus actions that aren't normally bonus actions, like having
Right.
having a potion or something to restore health. That's a homebrew thing that I do. Is that it's drinking one yourself as a bonus, but administering it to somebody as an action.
Yeah. It has some weird
Oh,
things
why
too.
did
Like you
Johnny
can
write-
you
Interesting.
can drink someone else's healing potion that's like not near you
Yeah,
in combat.
you can kind of
Your-
like
your
throw
inventory
them
kinda
your
linked.
thing.
Which I guess I get because there's some things that's like we don't even have to explain it narratively. You just need to be able to do it for game balance. But
Mhm.
some of the fights I've been in have been really hard. Like
Yeah.
it's D&D, so it's not like you do some random encounters and then you get up to the scripted ones and then you're just as tough. It's kind of like no, it's meant to be this tough. This is what D&D is like,
Mhm.
and it's true. It's just I think because the digital format goes so much faster, it feels much more unfair. Whereas when I'm playing with other people and they're all playing their own characters, the stuff that happens to like my entire party feels like, oh that's expected to happen. This is D&D.
Yeah.
It's kind of balanced to be a little difficult, but when you're all the characters, it's like fuck, I am just getting destroyed.
Yeah, really.
Every goblin apparently carries acid and grease bottles. They
Mhm.
all have all the throwables forever.
Yeah.
Which is unusual.
It is really unusual. And I will say that I hate failing checks because I know that there's something behind whatever check comes up because they've had to purposely program it versus
Yeah, I have to do it that way.
versus a check
The DM
in
just randomly doing it.
yeah, just randomly just to, because it's arbitrary and they're not sure how else to measure it. So like, yeah, I hate it. What were you calling it, Tom? Save scumming? That's a term I'm
Yes,
I'm assuming I know the definition of, but
save scumming is like when you play like Fallout or one of the Bethesda games, how they have like a lot of like auto saves and quick saves.
Mhm.
People do save scumming where it's like, okay, this save is right before I press the nuke button because I just wanted to see what it
what happens?
does.
Yeah.
Or you save right before a certain like attack because you want to see if you can get it to work and just keep repeating it. So I tried to not do that with narrative games going forward or like RPGs because I want to force myself to take,
So,
especially
yeah.
with BattleTech. BattleTech made me realize that like, nope, if someone dies, they die. Like, you can save scum if you want, but it's not as interesting. But with this game, because it's kind of still in its buggy early access, I still have to save scum sometimes because I just know it's like, okay,
Just to avoid
6
the hard
goblins.
crash.
Yeah, or hard crashes or like 6 goblins in a row get critical hits. Something tells me the way they do dice rolls is still, I don't know why
Yeah.
they'd have to reinvent the wheel with dice rolls, but I guess they're trying to.
Mhm.
Because sometimes it's like, oh, I got three or four crits in a single like combat, and granted I'm a rogue, I don't have any bonus that should tell me that my criticals are more often.
Ian saying
so
that we're arbitrary heroes. Arbitrariness shouldn't bother us.
Yeah,
right,
exactly.
it shouldn't. I don't know
Very
where
on
this
brand.
is.
Well, that's the
Not
thing. I dare to argue that it's none of those things are arbitrary. Like it's very purposeful, and the fact that it is purposeful and something happens that's not our fault or it sucks, as opposed to like a DM being like, you guys are going off the rails, and I don't know how to quantify this or test your skill, so I'm just gonna give you a check. You know, I'd say that's, I don't know. I don't know. All I know is that it bothers me. But it's a fun game. I'd recommend it. So long as you go in for the fact saying like, yeah, like textures and models are gonna be really weird. I will say that. Oh, there it is.
The game is very beautiful. It's the only game I think I've
Yeah.
ever seen where like the light shafts are ray tracing. I don't even know if it has ray tracing, but like all of like the light and like the bloom effects, I prefer to have on because it's that good. Like there's a point in the blighted village where you're like hiding in some like less than upkept buildings. Oh, there's the cutscene.
Okay.
Some like less than
Coming.
upkept buildings, and there's like light shafts pouring in through like the broken like ceiling and stuff, and it looks great. Like when you're inside, the transition from outside to inside is really well done.
Yeah. Let's see. There are some things that really make me laugh when you're having conversations. Sometimes the script for how the person's supposed to be moving in a conversational manner
Oh yeah,
locks up, so like their mouth is moving,
super
but their
bad.
frame, their model is absolutely still, and it's very uncanny valley. Like, yes, their mouth is moving properly, but oh, you left your online session, buddy.
Oh, I know. I tabbed out to refresh my YouTube thing, and it kicks me out because this. Speaking of other game bugs, Monster Hunter doesn't seem to understand that if I tab out of the program, I'm not exiting the internet.
Yeah.
It does this every single time that I try to do multiplayer stuff.
I find that if I'm flipping back and forth between like my game and like a tab for a guide or something, then yes, it will do that if I do it like rapid fire. But
my game volume
normally it's fine. Loud. All right, I can. Okay, good. Safi's back. That's good to know.
Yeah. Well, what I can do is I can just exit this quest, and then we can help Cameron with his.
Yeah, Cameron, you had a goal tonight, right? We had a specific thing we said we were going to do this time around because we didn't do it last time. What are we doing, buddy?
I have a quest.
A quest and a request. Okay, what do you got?
It's called. Hold on, let me get there.
Let's see. Is there any cool power-ups that I want? Not really. Yeah, nothing really.
Have we talked before about how fucked the Monster Hunter World seasons must be? Like each season lasts 2 weeks apparently, and it keeps cycling and cycling.
Yeah.
Imagine trying to grow anything in that environment.
Oh, yeah.
Right. No, it's based on holidays and crap. Right now, my gathering hub is super spoopy.
Yep. Yeah, Autumn Festival. But like Winter Festival was what, like a month ago?
Well, that was because they were doing an emergency cycle through all the other like previous festivals for Fatalis, so that way you guys have a last minute chance to get all the stuff you want because God knows how you're going to fight this thing.
Okay.
So like a lot of event quests were coming back in to celebrate, like, this is our last big thing. There's going to be only minor patches from here on out. So
gotcha, but they'll still do the festivals.
Oh yeah. I imagine so long as they support like the servers for this game, they'll cycle through festivals because there's some really cool shit that you can't get right now. That's out of out of season.
All right, a wound and a thirst. It is Nur-Hihante time.
Nur-Hihante, okay.
What does he hate?
So have they told you what Nergigante's environmental niche is, Cameron?
Oh, he'll like this.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
No?
I think that hasn't been spoiled for me yet.
Okay. Well, then I won't spoil it for you unless you want me to.
It's a lot cooler. Even at the end of Iceborne, they explained some stuff about it that I was like, wow.
Right, you got cutscenes, but
yeah, I'm gonna. So
That's
I know
fine.
you guys said you're gonna do a quest, so I'll go ahead and hop in, and then when
you go ahead. I don't know if our quest will be over in time for that.
I figured we'll do yours because I'm not going through all that cutscene again for the communication error.
Yeah.
Capcom can eat it.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, what happened?
Oh, when Tom tabbed out to switch over something, it kicked him off the online server, so he just rejoined, so he's not even on a quest right now. So we'll join you as soon as your cutscene's done.
Being near the end
that's
of the night has a lot
Until
of problems.
then, Tom, I challenge you to an arm wrestling competition.
Okay. over by the things.
I think isn't it over here somewhere?
I know it's over by the. There's one over by the.
Yeah,
armor.
it's over here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I still don't know what the secret to this is. Or what button to press.
Is it A or B?
I have no idea. I think because
Okay.
if you hit B, you exit.
Right.
So I would assume it's A probably because A doesn't back out.
All right. 2.
I bet if I had the button guy, it would work.
Oh no, it is B. It is B. It is B. Switch B.
Yeah, it is.
There we go. It says B. Oh shit.
What I wonder there is is it a matter of how much you input in those 3 little bits?
Maybe that's what it is. All right.
I'm thinking that's
All right,
gotta be
asshole.
it. Yeah.
All right, then I'll try
Maybe it's
that.
consistency.
I'm assuming I want Pierce ammo.
Uh.
All right. It tried to take on other Elder Dragons
No,
and
I
failed
don't
there
think
too.
so.
Now it's hungry.
Yeah.
Oh, so Nur-Hihante is supposed to eat Elder Dragons?
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's what it does. It's an
What do you
anti-elder
say?
dragon. Elder dragon.
Hold on.
Got you. So the Elder Dragons, they weren't coming to an Elder Dragon graveyard. They were coming to be fed on by, they were consciously coming to be fed on by Nergigante? Or is Nergigante like a scavenger and it's getting ready to eat?
It's very much the T-Rex of elder dragons. If it's gonna die, it's an easy picking. But if it's
It's an ass kicker.
But it's also an ass kicker. Yeah, it'll take whatever. It'll fight anybody. It's hyper aggressive. But yeah. So all right. So that means if you're talking to people, that means you're either still in the cutscenes or you're out
check.
of them.
I assume it's going to go until I meet Nergigante.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so yeah, you can't join the quest till it's whatever. Okay, cool. All right, so
but
then
I'm running as fast as my little body can.
no problem, man. No
It actually
problem.
gives me a chance to look at some helmets. There's some
Actually,
headpieces
that,
could
yeah,
go on my
that
next
gives
one.
me a chance to switch up because I like fighting Nergigante with my sword and shield. Some of it, like its ultimate attack, is much easier to block
Okay,
when I
I'm
have.
in the cutscene now.
Okay.
Cool.
So I walk up to a bunch of crystals in a crevasse. I recognize this as being part of the ancient dragon whatever that I couldn't get through earlier. There was an X on the map. Oh, I see little shakalakas.
Oh yeah, the Ganjalakas or whatever they're called.
Right.
Yeah, they're running away
Yep.
Boost.
because I assume
sick.
Nergigante is behind it. They're pretty cute. I wish I could have one of them as my partner instead of him. The
actually, you
calicos
can
never landed on me.
You can actually
get
get
the
armor.
armor?
You can get the armor. Yeah.
Sweet.
So,
Okay, Nergigante.
Totally a possibility.
Oh,
I have
he
not
looks so
changed my guy
mad.
in a while. All right, I will stand by and join as soon as possible.
Ah, yes, I should do that too.
Oh, he roars.
Yes, he does. There it is.
Okay.
Coming in.
Cool. Also, right behind.
I
you.
will fire my flare. Do I need to fire a flare?
No, we're coming. At least I'm coming.
Okay.
Yeah, flares are only for if you're not in the same
Yeah.
session. I think.
I'm gonna dance around him and watch his movements for a little bit and understand.
Yeah, that's what I usually do when it comes to
Okay.
big new monsters.
Oh, that's a weird attack. He does like this horn drag thing on the ground. I don't know if I've
Yeah.
seen that from him
So
before.
what happens
Yeah.
is that his spines continuously grow and harden and fire off of him. He's essentially Spike from X-Men Evolution, if you're familiar with that cartoon.
Yes.
So while they're white, they are weak points, and then when they harden into black points, then they super bounce. Like you bounce right off of them. And then when he does his power moves and stuff, he'll fling them off with like a bunch of extra projectiles. So even if you manage to dodge like his head,
Yeah.
if he pushes it down to the ground and starts scraping it up towards you to do like an uppercut with his horns, you might avoid that, but then he'll shoot like a whole shotgun blast of spines at you.
Damn it, you
Gotcha.
took the worm.
Yeah.
I
His
wonder-
I am
ultimate-
in area 9. Oh, I just
Yeah.
saw the shotgun. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Official first yet.
his ultimate is when he roars and he'll like jump up and he'll do this crazy like Izuna elbow drop with like and then he'll explode out into from like pretty much like 3/4 of his angles.
I realize I have a over 1,000 damage weapon.
Oh yeah.
Maybe I'll just hit I'll hit in small bursts. I'll mostly guard.
Okay, so I see his spikes are changing colors.
Yes. While they're white, they're a weak point, and you definitely want to focus on them. And when they
Focus on
turn
the white
fully,
spots.
when they fully turn black, because right now he's got black tips, they'll harden downward, and when they're fully black, that means they're hardened and they are super. You'll bounce off them super
There
bad.
we go.
Oh.
See, and he is weak against dragon element. I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
he got you.
I got the wrong way.
Yeah, the best thing to do with that, if you can, is to just dive out of the way, like do a Superman dive.
I learned about the actual charged blade the other day. The one that
Oh,
hits
yeah.
twice.
Where it hits
Love
physical
that
and then it has an
now.
aftershock of elemental.
It's great for
It's
my
super
on-hit
cool.
effect stuff too.
Boink.
Bonk.
Boink. Blah. All right, I'm gonna see if I can't mount
Double
him.
hits all around.
Let's see if I
Yeah.
can't mount him.
I'm gonna try and only use sword mode.
There it is.
Nice.
All right, sir. You want a back massage?
Boom. I love this. A charged blade.
Charged blade. Blessed be
May have a
thy
crystal burst
edge.
from here. Bonk.
So,
There you
yeah.
go.
So,
Beautiful.
Cameron, you told us that earlier today that we crossed our $5,000 threshold.
Yes.
That's
yeah,
awesome.
Hannah got some donations in today, I think.
Yeah,
So we are as a team we have passed 5,000.
that's
which is
awesome. Because
That was
you've
our
been
goal for
pulling
20.
like 3 people's
Oh.
weight essentially, and then Hannah's getting close to her goals.
Incredible.
Tom and
Yeah.
I are lagging behind something awful, but we're working on it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know if you've talked to the people about what they're seeing at the top of their screen. I assume.
Oh yeah. So if anybody is tuning into this either now or later,
Oops.
we are doing this to raise money for our Extra Life fundraiser. All of us have did this last year, and we raised a goal of 3,000, but we hit over 4. I think it was like 423 or something. So this year we're trying to get to 5, and this time we have more prizes. So if anybody wants to donate to our causes, our links to our page are down below, and each one of us has an individual prize. Cheryl, how you doing, man or woman, whoever you are?
Cheryl.
Oh,
I'm
God,
not one
did
to
the ground
judge.
just shake?
What now?
Did the ground just shake?
It's possible because we are in like a very
Don't do that.
volcanically active area. There are some geysers and stuff that shoot off every once in a while, so it's very possible. We got prizes. I know Tom's giving away some indie Steam games that we will be displaying during our live stream on November 7th, which is coming up all too fast, guys.
Yep.
It's like,
Yeah.
Got the
My-
schedule is finalized for that as well, so I know which games are going to be on that list.
Nice.
Probably
Yeah.
some cult classics, some fan favorites. I think people are going to enjoy.
I think the plan will be for this Sunday. We'll have a video out, kind of walking through all of that stuff, so people can know
yeah, that sounds good.
what to look forward to ahead of time.
Yeah, I'm down. And then was it
I not have
Cameron? You've got like a truckload of
Children?
cool Transformer stuff coming out. Like I can never remember what you're giving away. It's just I
Oh,
know
yeah,
it's a
yeah.
lot.
Stuff, right?
toys and TCG stuff. I actually just I got a bunch of donations over the weekend because I ran a tournament with there's a convention called TFCon. It's the biggest Transformers fan convention
Oh, nice.
I think in the world, at least in the States. Let me pop him in the head real quick.
I guess I could have latched onto his. Is he? Oh, he's agitated, isn't he?
He's a mad lad.
I gotta remember what the icon is for agitator, so I know
Oh, fuck.
It's red.
not to waste my.
Yellow is normal. Red is mad.
Oh, it's the eye, right? The
Yeah.
eye is ready.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you have agitator, the agitator skill, it'll tell you also. It'll be like
Right. I
agitator
always
worn
forget
off.
because it doesn't stay up. It just tells me when it's on off.
Yeah. But
was gonna hit
it
him.
basically comes out to be the same thing. So
So
yeah.
is the?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Oh, I was asking Cameron actually. Is the Transformers card game done with? I thought a while ago they posted about.
Yeah,
them not
so
making
it's
it
not
anymore?
getting official support by Wizards, but I'm actually on a team
Are you gonna
of
develop some cool
competitive
stuff?
players that we've kind of taken up the mantle.
Yeah, buddy,
Ah,
do
I
that.
see.
I am
That's
all
So we're
for that.
designing. Oh my god! Holy shit!
Yeah.
Yeah, he hits. He hits
Did he
hard.
get you with
I can do
something?
the cross on
That was
multiplayer.
all. That was my. Oh, maybe I was. I thought I took a cool.
I should
drink.
have gotten that one insurance. Forgot to eat for insurance.
That's
I
fine.
need to
I'll
learn more
hang
about how to
back
make
and be a
different
safe
meals.
boy.
Okay, so Ian's got a good question. Does the fan base, the official Transformers fan base, acknowledge the Michael Bay films, and if so, to what extent?
There's a group of them that do. There's mixed
We don't
opinions.
talk
The
about-
exasperation in your voice, man. It's like
I
it's the
think they're
uncle or the
gross.
deadbeat cousin that comes to
Of course, he
Thanksgiving.
gets tired in the damn lava.
Yeah,
I got it.
I
Shit.
think they are. Like, it's not just that they weren't good Transformers movies and they weren't good movies in general. They were also just
offensive to.
like he films with the
Why
eye
should you
of
have
like a
Jax mode?
13-year-old. Every woman is
Yeah.
introduced to the audience ass
with
first.
ass first,
Yeah.
slow motion walk in. I like that he had to have a
Oh.
specific scene in 4 about the Romeo Juliet law in like
God, dude,
Texas.
I
So-
still
Oh, yeah.
question like where QAnon's out there trying to catch pedophiles.
Yeah,
Michael
like-
Bay should be the first one they look at. 'cause
exactly.
he-
Yeah.
Definitely in
he
the top
took time
10.
in his movie to justify dating a 15-year-old.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, all right.
Why would you do that?
What was it? What would be the need, really?
Yeah.
Unless you
yeah.
were dating one.
The actress wasn't 15. The actress was an adult. So like, why
Why bother?
make her younger? Yeah. I
Yeah.
could rant about that.
So I've watched 1 through 3. I watched the first 2, and then I was like, all right, I had enough. And then I watched 3 on a treadmill the entire way through because I was trying to avoid somebody that I was trapped on a cruise with.
Oh yeah.
So I walked like 5-10 miles in an afternoon
Savage
just
Asshole.
because it was a 3-hour movie or whatever. And then I watched 4 years after it came out because it was like on Netflix, and I was like, all right, I need to know what the controversial thing is in this, and I watched it just for that one scene. I was like, oh my god, this is awful.
Yeah.
Like it pretty essentially ignored what happened in the first 3 movies.
Yeah, he
Like-
doesn't. He's not a director that cares about telling a story.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
the
he really
kindest
doesn't.
way I can put it.
But then Bumblebee,
Where-
the new Bumblebee movie was apparently pretty good, right? It was essentially the
It was
Iron
great.
Giant
Yeah, the Bumblebee movie
with
was
Transformers instead.
awesome. The question is, Jesus.
Are they going to go with
The-
that
the-
instead? Because it's the same
Well-
aesthetic universe, right? Like he looks exactly the same. It's just a different continuation or something.
No one knows.
what's the
'cause,
canon?
That's
Like,
right. You hate this
Paramount
actor.
doesn't know. It's
Oh.
kind of like DC's like weird mess of a continuity.
Mhm.
Inter-
There's no one
Interacts.
at the wheel who's like attentive and competent who can like tell people. It's the same producer has called it both a remake and a prequel, so who knows?
Interesting.
That seems a little confused.
Yeah. But it was good. I mean, it was a decent movie, and it told a nice story, and it
Well,
wasn't.
It's the Iron
disgusting.
Giant, right? That's
Essentially, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Which is a great movie, by the way.
This probably won't work, but oh well.
Whoa.
Yeah, I was trying to hit him into a wall. Nice.
He's pissed off right now. It won't happen.
Oh, I did it right before.
Oh, you did it? Cool. Sweet.
No.
Yeah, like I think that was part of the reason why he's mad.
Yeah, it
What
could
can
be.
I
Have it
break
accurate.
here? Like, is it
His
and
horns
tail?
are breakable. Both of them
Oh,
are
he's hurt.
breakable. Yeah, he's limping. Both of his horns are breakable, and his tail is severable.
Yeah,
You
go
can
ahead,
also
I'm
break
sure.
his spikes if you do enough damage to them locally, like a mud or whatever, like a mud
Oh,
thing
fine.
on a Varoth. But that's a lot hard. It's hard to do unless you're like super overpowered. And granted, Tom and I are probably lowballing this a little bit.
That's fine. I'm hanging back. What time is it?
It's currently 7:30.
7:30.
Gotcha. I wouldn't mind doing Nergigante a couple times just to
Okay. Well, once we
Yeah, I'm
get
cool
done
with
with this
armor
one,
set, 'cause
I'll
he
switch
is
into
the
some.
title monster.
He is like the
We
flagship
keep
monster
an
for
eye.
the base game. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Who's the
Check out
flagship
my
for
impact
Iceborne?
mantle.
Volcana. Yeah.
Yeah, Volcana is the Elder Dragon.
Oh, he pissed.
I get to use my impact mantle. If I don't kill him trying to get files. Oh, cool! He did the thing.
Yeah, I forgot this is the fight he does that in.
Oh, you just missed it.
Yeah.
He like
I saw him
dive bombed
crash
into a
through-
wall.
Yeah.
Okay. So
He
you see
opened.
that,
Is it like he opened up a new area?
Yeah, he opened up like an alcove.
Gotta break them horns.
We might. I haven't really been paying attention to where I'm
Or
hitting
that
him.
tail.
I'm trying to get
I
my
forget,
files
I'm-
up.
Pierce shotting him in the head.
Yeah. Pierce shot would be good to also sever the tail, I think. But then spread shot is really good for breaking the horns because you hit it multiple times. You can get a face shot. There it is.
Nice.
Please tell me somebody saw that.
I did not
Yeah.
see it. What happened?
I was trying to go into Savage Jack's mode because I'm trying to test out the new charge blade
right.
stuff. And right when he did like the diving claw, I smashed him over the head with like this hit,
Oh, cool.
and he just instantly fell. I was like,
Nice.
oh, that wasn't my intention. My bad. I'm gonna see if I can save that kill screen on the rewards page.
Cheryl, I kind of figured that. I'm sorry. I just kind of said that, said, hey, man, on Reflex. But then I'm like, oh, I should probably clarify. Also, I know you are interested in my D&D thing. Yes, we were actually talking about Baldur's Gate 3 earlier. We, both Tom and I and our friend Max from our, what is it?
We were talking
Max's
about
Mad
it
Mythic
just earlier.
Mercenaries playthrough. We're all playing it earlier today, all throughout the week. The consensus is it's cool. We like it. It's a really cool representation of 5e. It's very glitchy, but we understand it's early access.
It's early
so
access.
It's no big deal.
It's been out for a few weeks, but even then, it's
Yeah. So,
it's
but it's
buggy,
fine.
but I enjoy it.
Yeah. So I'm having fun with it. I'm playing through. I'm currently level 4.
Oh, my handler's like a sexy goth lady right now.
Yeah, she's a sexy demon
Yeah, it's
lady.
the
The
event.
succubus. And I know you're interested in my D&D solo show. I am kind of sitting I wanted to post it out earlier, but I'm waiting for a couple of my players to get back to me, which is very slow in happening. One, I do not expect to get back to me at all because honestly,
Well, he might be down a player, right? Or I guess we don't know.
he
yet.
kind of
Pretty
comes
much
and
be down
goes
a
whenever
player.
the fuck he wants. Like I try and see
I
if
do
he's
him as
coming.
more of like an NPC that happens
Yeah.
to be there sometimes.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
He kind of comes and goes. I always check with him to see if hey man, you coming tonight? And he doesn't respond back to me ever. I tagged him in a post in our group. Nothing. I direct message him on Facebook. Nothing. So I'm not sure if he really wants to keep playing or not. And so it's kind of
I guess it's fine. Like if he, is not beholden to having like a big impact on story stuff.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
mean,
it's really more like
if
a
you-
drop in,
if-
drop out NPC.
if that's the way you're going to be, that's fine. But I kind of want some communication.
Oh, well, that I agree.
That's kind of
that
a
I
dick
agree with.
move, in my opinion. And if you're watching, dude, which you're probably not, but even if you are,
no,
come on, man. Be better.
Yeah.
Where's the Argosy?
Oh, you're in this one. Okay, sorry. They're very witch-like, I guess, in this gathering hub. Yeah, they've got the top hats and stuff.
Oh, right. Yes, Terra.
Yeah, and the
I
other
forget
one
which
in
is the- which
Celiana,
Terra
Cameron,
was.
they are like succubi. They are like devil people. But anyway, so
Haven't
Cheryl,
practiced one in a while.
not to answer the question you didn't ask me, I am working on it. I'm just trying to get my players' input for their characters. I have 3 in. I have 1 on the way, and then 1 I'm just going to call it as I sees it because I'm not relying on him to do anything anymore. So From there, we'll continue on, and yeah, that's all I really got to say about that. But it is coming. It's not that I don't want to produce it. I just was trying to give my players some insight and some input into what they want. And apparently, if they don't care, then they don't care.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's right. It's your story to tell however you want. It doesn't have to be accurate to their version of things.
Yeah.
Especially if they're not willing
Gonna
to
participate
take
in any
a
way,
little
shape,
bit
or
of
form.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, guys, it's not even that I want you to write a page or anything. I just want this guy, he was raised here and he did this and he also likes this. 5, 6 lines. Tell me a little bit about your guy as an intro. I don't need any crazy secret backstory shit because that might be revealed in the gameplay. So, I'm not even really going to tell the audience what your guys' classes are. I'm just going to let them figure out based on how you guys act, the tactics you implement. I'm going to leave a lot of details out. So, yeah. All right, so what other quests are we going to do here,
brutal
guys?
Nurgle slain, the hunter's investigation into
There
the
it is.
Eater of Elder Dragons was complete, but it seemed the Elder's recess still held a deeper mystery. I'm still doing cutscene stuff.
Oh, you are? Okay, cool. That's the case. Tom, what do you want to do?
I mean, I don't know if I have anything that's gonna be fast enough in time.
We can try that
Or-
Yan Garuga thing.
Yeah, I can try that. Well, I don't know how long does that cutscene take? If it's like the
It shouldn't. I think it's just to do the intro thing.
Oh, okay.
Just hike through the
Oh,
forest.
that's right. If he has the cutscene on his next monster, probably.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then, yeah. Let's see.
Try it out and see what you get.
Yeah. All right. I think I found out where he was last time. I just gotta go back to it. I'm actually just gonna look it up because I hit it earlier.
Okay. Don't need this frost bow.
Okay. We're
Just bring-
splitting up.
I wanna be festive.
find
I'm gonna be a
3
pumpkin
different
man.
Elder Dragons, so I'm just gonna pick a quest in those areas. That'll be like an optional quest, so
Yep.
people can join.
Sure.
Oh, okay. Well, we
Let's
can
just
do that
then. Yeah, you got that a lot
I
faster
figured.
than I thought you
I don't
would.
think that cutscene is very. I don't think the cutscene that he was in takes too long.
Yeah.
Let me cancel this one.
Cool.
I already ate and everything too, so I'm good to go.
Everstream. Yeah, I success. The reason the Elder Dragons are
Maybe
still
I should
starting to
just build a
start
light
out is
bowgun build
somehow
to
related
that.
to this. Gut feeling. Good luck. Okay, got it. Old friend has a message. I'll be waiting in the place beyond where all things converge. His words, not mine. All right.
Can I hit the gong?
Yeah, I think you can.
Because I know in the
Elder
old game
Dragon.
I can. How do I hit it here? Or maybe I can't because we're probably already in a session, I guess.
Oh, it could be.
All right.
I don't think I've ever had a reason to sit at the table and do the emotes.
You know what quest I missed? I missed the Dire Moran, whatever it's called, the
Yeah.
Gem Moran.
Gem Moran.
Where you're
Oh,
on
yeah.
the sand skiff and you
Sand
got to
skip.
fight it on the
That was
side of the boat.
Yeah.
That was always fun. I always
They
liked
kind
that.
of introduced part of that with the
Yeah, with the Zora
where
Magdaros.
his
I was
head
like,
comes
yeah,
down and
that's-
you can hit him instead of doing the.
Mm-hmm. But there is always
think
something to say for like the ship combat that you
Yeah.
don't get a whole lot of.
Sand skip stuff is fun because you have to like kind of aim more, whereas the
Mhm.
aiming
Yeah.
in this is more just like lining it up stationary wise.
Yeah.
And just riding out on the desert felt very.
I miss getting
exciting
on
and
the
dynamic.
Gem Moran and like hitting him. I think you can mine
Yeah.
him part of him too. It was like 4 or
Yep,
Gen
yep.
was the one where
So-
they had the ship combat and they had like the little red marker to indicate,
Not
hey,
to-
here's the phase where you can actually get on him and not just hit
Not
him.
to spoil too much in the upcoming campaign for D&D guys, but you play your cards right, you might get to do something like that.
I figured there's probably got to be something. There's gonna be some Mad Max style shit with the.
Yeah, bro.
That's not spoiler. That's just
Yeah, I
part
know
of the-
that's what
part
like
of
the Avernus campaign is about.
Yeah.
that is one thing I'm surprised to see so much of in Baldur's Gate 3. I know that the current material they really want to emphasize, but like it's really embedded. Like there's so many references to things in the
Well, I
Avernus
think
campaign, like El Terrell and the
historic-
Hellriders.
Historically, like Baldur's Gate has kind of been like the gateway to hell.
Oh yeah, well Baldur's Gate especially. Baldur's Gate and I guess Waterdeep.
Well, it's
kind
the
of
Renegade
recently
to El Terrell's
big.
Paragon, if you're a
Yeah.
Mass Effect fan, that is. Look at these. Ian, I
Okay.
know you're watching. Some of these jack-o'-lanterns kind of remind me of your design. They have swirly eyes though instead of your crazy
New
eyes.
quest.
But the mouth's about right.
Oh, I can't repeat the Nergigante hunt.
Oh, because it's a signed quest, not an optional
Yeah, I think you
quest.
get one later that
Yeah, you
can
will.
repeat.
You will.
And there's investigation. Actually, I might have a low rank investigation. Maybe is there a
Well,
resource
let's
for-
hunt some elder dragons since he's got like 3 to choose from. We'll
Okay.
probably
No,
Yeah,
it's not
whichever-
going to be an elder dragon. It'll be
Oh.
like something else, and then while I'm doing it, I need to
Oh, you
get
have to get the
tracks.
tracks.
Oh, okay.
That's
well, let's
right.
find
Okay,
out what
so
you're
Great
hunting then.
Gyros will be first, nice and quick.
Okay.
Okay, if we're doing that, I'm bringing a fluvial resistance because fuck that.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Which is funny because that might be the most damaging thing to me in low or high rank now is a fluvial resistance.
Oh, really?
Well,
What
I mean,
is
just
this
the fact that it's like a
guy's
steady. Well,
deal?
maybe not. Does defense build against the miasma?
I don't think so.
I'll just put
Ice,
2 gems
water.
on. That's fine.
I don't know if I have a. I don't have a water, so I'm just gonna go stick with my ice. Oh,
Oh, I have.
already ate.
I'll just stick with the charge blade. Er,
So actually,
Um,
we still have to carve our jack-o'-lanterns there, Tom.
actually that, yeah. Yeah, that's right. I forgot that we have some pumpkins. I don't know how.
Yeah, we have
How,
some
ready
interesting
they are.
pumpkins. I got the classic orange proportional pumpkin. The best one I could find, and then you
Right.
got a white one.
Like a zombie
Yeah.
skin looking one.
Yeah.
It's been out in the rain for a bit. I'm not sure how.
Oh, okay. Best Halloween candy. Right now, I gotta tell you, I'm really digging Kit Kats. I've been kind of sneaking them out of our trick or treater stash, and it's been a very hard.
I go on like cycles of things that I like.
Yeah.
Like I used to like Reese's
Yeah.
cups a lot, and now I can eat them, but they're kind of I
Yeah.
don't crave them anymore.
Yeah, I had them a little while ago. I had them like a week or two ago, and I was like, all right, I could totally get into these. And then after like 4 of them, I was like, all right, I'm done.
Reese's.
Yeah,
Reese's
I
are
like
probably
like
a
4
good-
cups,
That's
not 4
my
packages,
go-to.
but just 4 cups.
Gotcha.
I was like, these are really salty. Holy crap!
Snickers aren't bad if
Um,
it's like Halloween candy.
I
My
never got
favorite
into
candy of all
Snickers.
time is High Chews, but those aren't Halloween candy. That's just
Oh.
Japanese candy. That's not something you get going door to door.
Oh, you should totally be
So
that.
actually, you know what? I think Skittles, even Skittles in the small packets,
Mhm.
are always good. Like if I'm not going for candy bars,
Yeah,
Skittles are good.
didn't you get some for your diabetes? But you're like, nah, fuck that. I'm just gonna eat them.
Well,
What,
yeah, Mom.
what do I need to
mom
resist
bought us
the
me some.
miasma?
Effluvia
Yeah.
resistance. I mean, really, just bring like some potions and
There's
and a health booster.
decorations for effluvia resistance.
Yeah,
if you
Oh,
but I
have
don't know if you
those.
have anything yet.
There's a Gyros coil.
Gotcha.
You can
There's
fill,
not like a consumable that does it.
No, just
No.
just
you can get like natural like your immunity maybe immunizer if your recovery is high enough, maybe it undoes it.
I don't know, maybe.
Or it slows it down to the point where it's like
Cameron, what's your
0.10
favorite
damage.
Halloween candy?
I think it is Reese's because I love Reese's, but I do cycle on other stuff.
Mhm.
I'm trying to think of like the weird stuff that I do like. Not
I
like
guess
the
no,
weird bad stuff.
like on Halloween because I don't normally eat it.
Mhm.
But my favorite like fun size candy bar is a Crunch bar.
Yeah, Crunch
Crunch
is
bar.
really good. Actually,
Yeah, I don't see
think
those
that
like in
Crunch
the
is my
impulse
favorite.
buy aisle very often. You know,
Yeah, I don't.
they're exclusively a
I bought
hangers
a, I
on
bought
in
a
a
bag
chocolate
of a
combo
bunch of the
pack.
mini ones like a year ago, and that was a good purchase. That was
Yeah.
actually
Yeah. Oh, I found the Gyros
wow.
guy.
Woo!
Boink. Poke.
Mandragora. Yeah, I'm gonna try and do
All
soil
right, so
ones.
here's some really esoteric questioning. Do you guys have a process for eating certain candies?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Got to. I have a process for eating everything in my entire life, but candy is
Right?
definitely
Like there's
where
a
it
specific
started.
sequence of like, all right, I'm going to eat the outside first and then the inside, or I'm going to eat
Yeah.
like a,
I thought you
a
were
precise
referring to
combination.
Just like the order in which you eat the candies.
Well, that too. Like,
Like,
is
I
there
always
is there
think
like a
of the weird
weird like
first.
Rain Man style like I got to do it this way. I got to do it this way.
I would try new stuff early. Like if I got like, because some
I-
people have like the stranger, like more third-party candies that aren't the big name stuff. I would try and eat some of those first, and
Mhm.
then do like every other candy would be something that's like recognizable.
Yeah.
For me, I eat, I guess, like a chocolate bar. The segmented chocolate bars, where
Mhm.
like a Hershey bar or other bars that are
Yes.
squares like that.
Yeah.
My first bite has to be from the corner,
Yes.
and it's
Yep.
as
Yeah.
big a bite as I can take to get a cartoonishly large bite mark. And then the rest of the chocolate bar is square by square.
Interesting.
I like
okay.
that. That makes sense.
That is a very interesting answer. The fact that you would go from utter chaos to absolute organization in a single bar is kind of funny to me, especially coming from
Yeah.
you.
Best of both worlds.
Yeah, I suppose so. Oh God.
I started eating like sandwiches like that, where I'll try and like make it even
Mhm.
all the way through. If it's like a square sandwich or even a sub, I'll kind of do that.
Okay, Tom.
Even if it's not a
So
full bite.
I don't mean to call you out here because this has nothing to do with candy, but it is something that I've noticed about you. Tacos. You eat
Yeah, the way I eat
tacos
tacos is
very
weird.
uniquely. I'll put it
Well,
that way. You eat tacos in a very unique way
I
comparatively
used
to
to
what I'm
eat
used
when
to.
I was a kid. I would eat hot dogs like instead of eating a hot dog like long ways, I would eat it like down
Yeah,
because
top down,
couldn't
like a
fit the
fucking
whole
madman.
because I couldn't fit the whole like thing
Yeah,
in my mouth.
yeah,
I had to like eat where I could. So with
yeah,
tacos, I kind of do like a radial thing where it just goes back and forth. Like I
yeah.
sort of eat like the
It's
side because I
so
do eat the
strange
side
to me.
bits. I've eaten like Taco
Yeah,
Bell
but like,
tacos the
okay,
same
so since
way.
I've got the camera, if he's holding it like this, he eats it like up and around and then back, like he just back and forth. It's crazy.
Oh
Um,
yeah,
so
it's kind of a mixed mash of how I used to do it and how
yeah,
I started to
and
do it
it's
normally.
the most interesting way I've ever seen someone consume a food that I know should be eaten another way.
I'm sure I eat tacos are definitely a weird one, but I've eaten like maybe burritos or something like a similar
Yeah.
way.
I mean, I'm sure if I thought about it long enough, I have something that I do that way too. But I
But yeah,
mean, that's what I was
tacos have always
asking.
been that way because for tacos, I'm trying to also like I eat hard shell tacos a lot. I don't mind
Yeah.
soft shell tacos.
Yeah, I
When you eat hard
prefer.
shell tacos,
It
there's no
depends. If
clean
it's not a
way to
flour
do it.
tortilla, if it's like a soft corn tortilla, then I'm all in. But if it's a flour tortilla,
Yeah,
I'm kind of over it.
yeah. There are some flour tortillas I like. Like if I go to like an actual like authentic place, soft shell all the way. But I
Yeah.
eat hard shells at home mostly because that's just what I've always eaten. And
Yeah.
when you eat a hard shell, like hard shells, especially the brand that we buy, just break apart. So you really can't eat them in a clean way. You have to sort of like
Hmm.
clean them up as you eat them, or else the whole thing just eventually splits apart. I was gonna try and maybe I'll weaken him. I know he's
There
already
we
gotten
go.
there.
Well, let's see. So like I said it before, I'm on a big Kit Kat phase right now, and I noticed that we have the the 4-section Kit Kats, like the normal sized ones, I guess, not the miniature party size one where it's just two,
Right.
like a 2x2 deal.
Yeah.
What I've noticed is that when I eat a Kit Kat, one, you got to break it off one at a time, obviously, but
Yeah.
I eat a single bar in thirds. I will bite off up to the Kit Kat lettering, and then
Oh
then
yeah.
I'll eat that, and then I will explicitly eat
Got him.
just the lettering, and then I will eat the third piece that doesn't have the lettering on it.
I've done that with certain candy bars, like around like Crunch.
Yeah.
Get it to say run or something like that.
Yeah, yeah. I knew somebody who would eat around the letters of a Crunch bar and then eat the letters individually.
I've done that too. I think that changes over time. Like especially as a kid, I would do that just for fun.
Hmm. Oh, matcha Kit Kats.
Matcha
Yeah,
Kit
I've
Kats.
had
I've
those.
had them a few times.
It's a really interesting flavor. I wasn't sure if I was gonna like it because
Matcha Pocky to me, I think is a little bit easier because it's got bread to it. Matcha Kit Kats, I'll eat them, but I'm still trying to get the matcha flavor. I don't
Those
think I've
I've
had
had.
matcha flavor in like
Han and I
tea.
got those at like Jungle Gyms.
Yeah, Jungle Gyms has
yeah,
them.
yeah.
They got all sorts of Kit Kats.
Hmm. They grow on me. They definitely have grown on me.
Freak.
Yeah, and you're such
Good
a
one.
kidder. He's very traditional. Candy corn? Wow.
No.
That
Okay.
Do we eat
There's
candy corn?
I've had
That's
there's a
not
Cheryl
even
was saying
weird.
that she
corn I
eats
had
candy
that I actually
corn.
craved.
Cheryl did? Oh.
Yeah.
I forget what. There's a certain flavor of candy corn. It's candy corn with something else, and it's really good. I just got my first stamina thief jewel. Huh. I can see candy corn if it's a certain kind, but regular candy corn to me, yeah, it's kind of boring. Like it's okay. It's one of those things where I eat it and I'm like, oh yeah, this is a candy that exists. That's fine. And then I don't. I
No,
wait again until
I
like
like
next year.
I dislike candy
Do you?
corn.
I always have to
don't-
have a
I can
little
stomach
bit. I always have to have like a few of them every year just because I'm like, all right, it is definitely a fall festive thing.
Mm.
Goodwill says candy corn is unfairly maligned. I can see that. I don't hate candy corn. I understand why people dislike it. I think some people can find it boring, but I don't think that it's
Or bland
that's
or
bad.
something.
Like,
it's kind of
sugary without
chalky sometimes.
flavor and yeah, chalky and
Now,
waxy at the same time.
the interesting thing
I'm
is
not
I
a
think
fan.
there are certain there's certain brands that are better than others.
I didn't
I don't
realize there
know
were
what the
different brands of
brands
candy
are.
corn.
I guess that makes sense, but I always assumed that they came from one place.
I was somewhere where they had a bowl of it, and it was definitely 2 different brands because some pieces were bigger than others. And I could tell because they would taste different too. Like one was chalkier and the other was more like condensed. Like you could tell it was a better like manufacturing plant. But I don't know.
All right, new quest. We got
Yeah.
time for one more, probably,
Yeah,
right?
let's get it done.
Yeah. So yeah, if I go axe mode, we got more than enough time.
Yeah.
Are you all on the Gathering Hub?
I am currently in my room getting results from a Tail Raider Safari,
Oh, okay.
but I will be back in a minute.
I always forget to put my setting back on Gathering Hub. Go to the trade yard.
So what's our next hunt there, Cameron? What's our last hunt
We're
of the
just
evening?
gonna do a Pookie Mookie.
A Pookie
Oh, okay.
Mooku.
Yeah, I believe that 100%.
What?
Ian says they
Charlie
just
Brown
made one
special made
enormous
popular
enormous
now
batch of
right
candy
now.
corn back in 1921, and we've been chipping away at it ever since.
Yeah. So, talking about old candy that I like, the one I do like are Cowtails and caramel creams.
Oh yeah.
Cowtails I've learned to like. Yeah.
That's one that I think is old fashioned and good, and like Butterworth. Not Butterworth. What is it?
Butterscotch.
Werther's.
Butterscotch?
Werther's.
Oh,
Oh,
Werther's.
Werther's? Oh.
So nothing to do with butter or
the-
anything. Got it.
That's like the generic stereotypical old person candy.
I've got fond memories of that because that's the candy that my grandma kept at our apartment.
Literally, it's an old person candy.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Like
I think
exclusively.
the same company makes like those swirly, like they look like peppermint patties, but they're like cream and
I
strawberry
don't
or
even know what
something.
this guy's weak to. Hang on.
They were always next to Werther's originals, and those were pretty good. Those, and then the whatever the candy is, it's in the strawberry wrapper. You know what I'm talking about? Like the
Yeah.
cellophane. Those were always good. Those were always like in the same
Thunder.
the grandparents' candy bowl. Those were always in there, and those were the good ones.
All right.
remember what those are called.
Thunder. Yeah.
So I'm
Get
going
my
defensive
Q-tip
CB,
bow.
so I'm gonna try and practice my guard
Oh.
points.
I'm gonna use my giant Q-tip bow
Oh,
from
this one-
Zhang.
Yeah, you want antidotes.
What
for this
are,
one,
what
I
are my
think.
decorations? I don't even know.
Actually, I'll bring a cleanser booster so we don't die.
Cheryl, I'm about where you're at. I should just come out with my show. I'm already a week behind schedule, probably more if I really did the math. I mean,
If we go back to schedule, there's a document in January. I'm
Yeah,
pretty
I
sure
know.
that said you were going to come out with it in May.
I know. I'm not saying,
That's back in January when we didn't
but that's
know.
in house. I'm talking about what I promised the audience to their faces.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Like up until now, I've been like, well, it's coming at some point. It's coming at some point, and then I said, okay, it should be at the end of the week, and then it fucking wasn't, and I'm like, god damn it. All right. Oh, what else? I could hear your smile even before you even started huffing and puffing, Cameron. I get it. I know. God.
Maybe a provoker on this one.
Let's see. I
Oh, is it
want
posted?
normal shot. I'll do another normal shot.
It's Pookie. Come on.
Yeah, it's
Just
nothing.
pick something and smack it.
All right.
I'm doing defensive CB, so this way I'm not doing nearly as much damage, but I'm gonna guard point. In fact, I'm probably just gonna eat there.
When I guess I got to figure out when I get an optional quest for Nergigante because I do want to farm it.
I think.
I mean, we'll help you. Yeah,
so
it's a cool set.
It-
in
It's got
high
some really
rank,
good
you get it.
weapons.
In high rank, you'll get it fairly soon, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think at some point, like I don't know if they actually
I think we're waiting
they
on you, Cameron.
introduce it to you. It just sort of pops
Oh.
in there.
It is
but I know.
interesting.
Is there
like-
is there an optional master rank regular Nergigante? I think it's
Yeah,
only Ruiner, right?
I think you can do it in some event quests.
What's
Okay,
interesting
yeah.
to me is like so there's so many quality of life improvements from the other Monster Hunter games to World,
Yeah.
but this was kind of a step backwards in that in the old games I landed right in front of him.
On our way.
Coming
Um,
down. Oh, I guess I'm already.
In the old games, like you could
Depends on-
repeat a key quest.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
do that. I don't know if it's because of like the triggers for
Yeah, I think it's
certain
because the way they
conversations.
code this is that it actually has like cutscenes and shit in it that you
Right.
can't
Right, 'cause
undo.
even in the old games, like how what Cameron's referring to, the pattern of what like there's numbered areas in this now, but we don't really talk about them like we used to. Or we knew 7 in the forest by heart, and
Right.
now it's like you couldn't get me to know where the hell 7 is if you told me the number 7
Yeah,
like
I
in the
don't go
area.
by numbers anymore.
Yeah,
Not
but
really.
in those games, you knew, oh, if it's the key quest, the pattern is this, then they sleep in 7.
Yeah.
And then an optional quest, it might differ a little bit if it was like a special event quest. And in here, I think they still have the same. Obviously, Toby goes to the same 3 places, but um, I think the way they code those key quests, either if it's because of like where the cutscene happens or something like that, they don't have a way where they can be like, if it's the first time you've ever done this, have it start the cutscene a certain way because they dropped you in a certain position if the cutscene ends on a certain attack and now your dude is getting up from this thing. I don't think they have a way to make it to where it's the same quest and then if it's past the first time you've done this, we just remove. Damn, where is he? I went the wrong way. We
He's
just like
yeah.
Yeah, I'm wondering about Rise in that regard. My assumption is it'll be more like the old games
Yeah.
in that particular aspect.
yeah. It would be, I don't know. I kind of miss sometimes just calling out numbers because it was like I had a much easier grasp of places, but the verticality in this makes it so
Yeah.
that it's
And I think they're gonna
it's a-
finally hybridize that in a way that they feel
Yeah.
they really like.
it's a lot harder for me to be like, oh, he's in this area, and I'm like, okay, my pathfinding is still like it's kind of like in real life. I'm so used to using Google Maps to get places that I'm just like, okay, well, I know it because of the scout flies, but I don't know if it's the fastest way.
Yeah.
I know of a way to get there, but it might actually end up being the slowest one, and I won't know it until all of my teammates are already there.
Oop. Hey.
Ooh, hello. I need me some of those. Oh damn, we already let the poison go.
Yeah.
Let's see. This would be a fun place to use coalescence.
I am using coalescence.
I was gonna say that's one of the. This is like one of the areas that I can think about when I think of what I would use coalescence with.
Yeah, I have like I dipped into 1 because I have a combo that for a skill that I definitely want on here, and it just so happened to combo with a coalescence skill. So I'm like, all right,
What does
yeah.
that skill do?
Basically, anytime you recover from an abnormal status effect, you gain a boost to like everything temporarily for like 2-3 minutes.
Yeah. So you can have fire on for like literally a second and it activates.
Yeah, so
You don't-
if
it's
you
not
have
while the effect
yeah,
is
if you're
there,
getting
which is what I
burned,
thought it
and you
was.
roll out of it, coalescence. If you get poisoned and you drink an antidote, coalescence. If you have a blight like a paralysis and somebody knocks you out of it, coalescence. If you get
Yep.
fucking dizzy, coalescence. Like
So you
anything.
can have all of like the blight, the skill that reduces blight time.
Yeah,
You
bleeding.
can have all of those on, and as long as you have it applied, even for a split second, you get coalescence.
Well, you
for
want
the whole time.
2/3 of blight resistance on.
Yeah.
Because
want-
if you
you don't
have
want
full blight
immunity.
resistance, it'll never trigger. The blight will never
Right.
Elder
trigger.
Dragon.
Which that could actually be a problem if you hunt with a hunting horn main too.
Yeah.
Because he might be able to up that. I don't know if it stacks the skill wise, maybe it's just a further reduction, but
Yeah.
if it grants you another point, you'd be fucked.
But then if you just get 2 out of the 3, you have your time is reduced by like 75%, which comes out to be like 10 seconds or something. And I can handle 10 seconds of poison or burning or whatever. My health will be fine, especially with the armor that I'm wearing right now.
Oh, I've been given the signal to wrap it up.
So
Oh, okay.
Oh, he's almost dead.
he's literally almost dead.
Yeah.
So
Here.
yeah, we can just kill him before he flies away.
I got
Maybe.
piercing pods on me. Maybe.
Maybe not.
Damn it, I have
I
piercing
did not think
pods.
about that.
Oh,
That's
That's
okay.
alright.
I got some dragon footprints. We'll kill this guy super quick,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
and then I will go.
I'll go
perform-
into axe mode and just dunk on him because I've gotten the killing blow the last 3 hunts
Yeah.
on accident.
And then Tom, are you good to stick around and do one of your hunts if you want after this?
Yeah, we can do we can finally do the Yengaruga one. Just get that out of the way.
Yeah, I figure we'll do that. We'll do some high end stuff as well.
Oh, Jan Garuga's in Iceborne.
Yeah, he's in
Yeah, they
master
brought him
level,
back. It's funny because
Oh,
I
it's
used
literally
most
right
of his
over here.
armor to
Fuck
get
it.
through high rank, and now
and now he's
I
only
think
at
I
the
have-
highest rank.
I have all the skills that I used to have on his old set in 4. I have on other sets.
Done.
Oh, nice. Didn't need me.
Dunsies.
Where is he at? Oh, he's up there.
He's back where we were.
Okay. Nice. Get those.
But yeah, they
cards.
have Yengaruga is back, and then they even have a brute Tigrex. They do not announce
Yeah, I
him.
think
He's
he's,
the least hunted by their metrics. He's the least hunted monster in the entire game. But
I
they
think he's
also do not.
currently has an event quest for
Yeah.
him too.
Yeah, he's just an event quest. He doesn't come up in optional quest. He doesn't come up in anything. It's just.
I feel like I've done Brute maybe once, and because I used to not have a lot of trouble with old Tigrex.
Uh-huh.
I don't think I've ever had trouble with
All right.
Tigrex. But
I'm gonna hop off, guys. Talk to you later.
All right, man. Later days.
see you later.
So, Tom, let's go do your Garuga quest, and then maybe we'll
Alright.
call it. If not, whatever else you want to do, I'm always down to do a little hunting.
I'm cool with that. Yeah, I think that's the only other assigned one I have besides Elatrion, and that's they gave that to me, I guess, just because it's like the MR24 where they give you a bunch of quests you really can't
Elatrion.
do yet.
God, I hated that. Now that
Yeah.
I'm past him, I'm like, all right, this is a neat quest, I guess. But when I
Right, well,
when
that's
I
the
wasn't
thing, it's-
expecting enough to beat him, I'm like, God, this is awful.
Yeah, it's one of those checks, and that's why I'm
Yeah.
aware of that. That's why when my friends were taking me through like Furious Rajang, I was like, I don't think I can do Furious, like even one. And
Yeah.
then I just built the defensive set on purpose.
Uh huh. Yeah.
It helps when you have people that have like the dedicated sets to that stuff, but that's
Mhm.
that's a multiplayer.
And then you also have to familiarize
one.
yourself with their move set, like where you can dodge. They're like those are the soft skills that you can't spec for.
Even Zenogre, having fought him tons and tons of times before, even in the new game, I was like, there's still one or two things that trip me up, and it's always the new move.
Yeah.
Never anything else.
All right, I gotta go to my Argosy, get that stuff.
Oh yeah, you got some time. I'm gonna
Yeah.
look up his damage type because I
Yeah,
just
let me know
think
because I
he's
don't
fire.
remember, and I'm
I want to say
trying
it's
to-
fire maybe.
possibly.
Weaknesses. Oh, water is 3-star. Dragon is 2.
All right, well I'll do
Which is
dragon
great
then.
because I have purple dual blades that are the wet fish. Have you seen the wet fish
Yeah.
dual blades?
Yeah,
I fucking love them. I love how
They're
even when you
floppy
go
in
into
there.
like
it's great.
yeah, for some reason I thought when I went into demon mode that they would get like stiff for some reason
Nope.
because I was like it
Just
seems weird.
slapping
Like, no,
people
they
with
don't.
fish.
They're just weird. Very strange.
I kind of wish they do the like a splat sound effect or something.
I think they do a water one, but I don't remember what it is.
Oh, okay, I kind of wanted them to do
Um,
like a splat, like a hitting the face with like a wet fish sort of sound effect, like a.
Actually, I'll have to see because I've fought with them a lot of times, but I haven't paid attention to that. I know because the Kieran ones make a really like mechanical one.
Yeah.
It's like the one of the old like it's like I missed the chainsaw sound. I wish like how you can do like transmogs on your weapons if you could do that with the sound.
Mm-hmm.
Because like in Rocket League, you can change the engine sound, regardless of what your car is. You can be like, oh, it's the Nissan Skyline engine, and I'm driving a truck.
Mm-hmm.
I wish you could do that with dual blades, so you get the chainsaw sound on like the fork and knife ones.
All right, you
Alright,
said
let me look at
water or fire and dragon.
Water is 3-star. Dragon is 2. I almost never do dragon just because
All right,
the only dragon weapon I have
Yeah.
is Decimation Claws, and that's like a token
I
gesture.
got my Elatrion bow, although I skinned it to be something else. I'm kind of into like getting super high end bows and then skinning them to be the base like iron bow.
Oh yeah, to make it like a sleeper bow.
Yeah.
I need to look into more of my augments because now that I have weapons in Iceborne tier, I can augment them because I don't need those old materials like the Streamstones. Oh, I think do I have a? Yeah, that's right. I have the cutscene.
Oh no, I don't. No, you already did it. Because I can come in.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna bring the cool Scarecrow cosplay.
Oh yeah,
Is
yeah.
that
Because
you?
check my guy out.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Is that the layered armor?
Yeah, it's a layered armor. I mean, it is a real armor too. I think. No, it is in
I
other
wanted to
games,
get,
but
like,
it's a layered armor now.
The Demon Lord set because the
I had- yeah,
offensive
the
guard,
vampire
that is
one?
Nuts.
Yeah, I have that too.
The offensive guard, I just learned I can activate almost all the time. So if I get full points into that, that'd be great.
Yeah.
All
Yeah, I
right,
figured
let's
this would be
do it.
festive. I was like, yeah, I'll do it. Because the Halloween fest has been going on for about a week, 10
Yeah.
days now.
I've never been like the high enough tier to build the like festive sets.
Mhm.
I've always been like busy like grinding something, so I'm just never doing like the ticket stuff.
Yeah.
But I got a lot of fright tickets this year, so I think I might try and build the Demon Lord set because I know you have some bonus to quest rewards with it. I figured why not.
Yeah.
All right.
I kind of want a
Saruga is-
Krampus themed armor set this December.
I'm surprised, especially for Iceborne. That would make
Yeah.
a lot of sense.
I mean, they have like a Santa themed one, but I was like, no, give me Krampus. This is gonna be awesome.
I don't remember exactly where he is.
I got.
I stumbled
I've got
upon
him
it.
plugged into
Yeah.
my my flies
Okay.
here. My
I
scout
don't have any
flies.
of his tracks.
There he is. What's up, bunny ears?
Neat. You give me some ear. I need to get an earplugs charm.
Ow.
Anything. That's right. He's
Freaking
the.
Roadrunner bullshit.
Yeah, that's right.
So, are you
Actually,
aware, Tom, that Animaniacs is coming back? Did I talk about
yeah,
that in front of you?
you talked to me about this. I've seen
Okay.
the trailer, the
Yeah.
Jurassic Park one.
I don't know who else cares, but Animaniacs is coming back on Hulu, and it's going to be freaking awesome because it's an indie
What else I have
project.
to focus on?
They're basically giving them full creative control, and I'm super psyched. Because
Yeah,
Animaniacs is a
that would
super
be interesting. I
smart
haven't
show.
watched any old cartoons like that in a while.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's right. He does do some fire.
Yeah, he's got some high-end fire attacks, but they're kind of rare in his moveset.
Yeah,
He's mostly
I
his
noticed
beak and his
this
tail.
one already is much. His old recovery time was pretty. Oops. His old recovery time was pretty fast, but this is even faster than that.
Mm-hmm.
Just based on the animation. That's right. He does the instead of doing like the backwards fireball, he does the backwards scream.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Ooh.
let's get closer here.
Come here. Ugh. Ow. Okay, he poisoned me. Yeah, me. Oh shit!
I
He double
think
poisoned me. Oh fuck.
Oh, did he? Oh, here.
Hang on. I got my antidote coming.
I was doing a wide range heal just to get you up
Appreciate
there.
it. Woo! That barely missed me.
Yeah.
There we
here.
go.
Actually, do mountain plunder. I don't know what that does, but that sounds cool.
I think I iframed through that one. Holy crap. So have you done like regular guiding lands stuff? Like you're kind of like your free exploration guiding lands?
I haven't had time to do a lot of it. Usually when I'm getting on, it's with people and they've got quests lined up.
Oh, okay.
I've done some, but I've only like level 2 in like 3 areas. I haven't like
Gotcha.
specialized in one.
Yeah.
Because I know I need to check the monster list to see which one I need to go into, or what I need to find a monster I want to hunt in guiding lands anyway. I would assume because I know there's like a certain list for tempereds.
Yeah.
I think I have all the mantles besides Rocksteady too, so I got to do some tempered. I guess I could do high rank tempered, and that would be fine.
Well, they're not bringing Minerva Mink back, but I think that might just be because like some of the voice actors either aren't available or maybe they're not interested in coming
Some of
back.
them might not even be around anymore.
Some of them might not be.
Some of them were already old. Were the old heads from
Yeah.
old Looney Tunes like a long time ago.
Mm-hmm. But you know, it's also only 13 episodes. This might just be like a testing thing to see how, you know, people react
Right.
to it. I've only
Like,
ever heard people
remakes
are fucking
especially
psyched.
should do the trial.
Yeah, but maybe in the second season they'll start like expanding the cast, and then they're bringing back Pinky and the Brain.
Did I not bring? I fucking didn't. That's my bad.
Oh, I think
Which is
my
fine.
I think my health cloud is up still.
So I've just got some antidote herb.
Okay, some health boost stuff.
Yeah. Do I have them on? Yeah, autocraft.
Ow,
Okay, cool.
ow.
There we go.
But yeah, I mean, I'm all for a full return of the cast, but I understand that this is kind of going out on a limb. However, I did watch like a video of a bunch of like, you know, new gen kids reacting to old Animaniacs cartoons, and they were just like, they were like,
Oh, sweet. All right.
cartoons like this don't exist. These are awesome. Like, I think we're kind of in a cultural dark age of cartoons, like mainstream cartoons right now. Unless you're like on a Netflix special. It's like
Yeah.
the new Voltron on Netflix is fucking awesome, but it's done now, so.
Yeah. A lot of like the really good ones that are like taking old IPs, making them good like that, and then I guess Thundercats never had their own.
No,
issues,
they
but, like,
had their remake, but they had two remakes now. But the second one was
stuff of,
fucking
like,
awful.
Adventure Time and Regular Zone was kind of over. That was a smaller
Yeah,
period.
that was
kind of
a
already
golden
ended.
age as well. That was a great
Yeah.
like low
That
budget.
was proving that cartoons could still be good and evolve.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing as much of that
But
anymore.
like the second the first Thundercats remake back in 2011, that was fantastic. They had Will Friedle and Matt Mercer and all these great voice actors as Lion-O, and they even had the original Lion-O voice actor as that Lion-O's father. And it was great to have them have him back.
What? Oh, I took my last. Damn it.
But it was unfortunately it was competing with Korra, and even then.
Oh yeah.
It I don't know. Apparently it didn't sell well or something, even though I thought it was fucking amazing. And it's a crime that it only has one
Now he's agitated.
one season. Like I would love to get that back together. but they're like,
Yeah,
probably never
that's-
gonna happen.
It's like original Teen Titans. They're just not gonna do it.
They're just not gonna do it. I'm like,
production,
why?
Production costs,
Yeah,
probably,
well,
or some,
well, like, because we
they
got
could.
Young Justice again. Like, that was a pretty good cartoon,
Yeah.
all things considered.
That I'm
But-
sure there's creative differences there that make the director of those good shows not want to come back.
Yeah, possibly.
Usually, what ends up happening anyway.
Nope.
So I'll go for the tail. I don't have any parts, but I didn't sharpen. No wonder why I'm balancing so hard.
He's got to be getting close.
Yeah. I'm gonna see if I can sharpen.
I need
have
to heal.
speed on,
I
which
am
is fine.
low.
Oh. Gotta. There you go.
Yes, that Will Friedle, Ian. Yes. That dude is actually
Oh,
a
Eric
super.
Matthews,
Yeah,
yeah.
he's a super popular voice actor. He was Terry McGinnis from
He's done a
Batman
lot of
Beyond.
shit,
He does a ton of shit. The
That's right, he
D
was
and D
just Batman
show
Beyond.
that I
Yeah.
watch, Critical Role, in the first saga with Vox Machina, he is a recurring guest character that comes around a bunch of times. He plays a really like powerful like cleric, but he hates the god that he's sworn to because he's in like a hostage situation with it. But he's like sworn to serve her. But he's also super cynical and is like, yeah, what do you want? All right, fine. Here, take this healing. Just don't fuck up again, would you? And he's just a really
He was
funny
doing voice
character.
acting when he was Eric Matthews.
Yeah,
wasn't he?
yeah. He's in a ton of stuff. You just don't know
Oh,
it. You don't realize it's
Eric
him.
Matthews, and then the other guy in that show is also a voice actor. I thought.
Wait, Fred Savage or
Nah,
not Fred Savage? Fucking
Boy Meets World.
Yeah.
Yeah, not the other. The other guy.
the other
I
Savage
think,
brother?
has been a voice actor for a long time. Maybe the I can't remember what.
I forget which
saw a
Savage
picture,
Brothers
I
which
might
now.
I don't know if it was a Savage brother. I think it was. I don't remember what his name
Ryder
was.
Strong. That's the other. That plays. He plays his best friend. I forget
Maybe.
the actual character's name, but I know that's.
Yeah,
his-
that might be who I'm thinking of. But I'm pretty sure he's been.
I'm not surprised because
thinking
they all have
of
very
fucking-
like
from the
recognizable
WB era,
voices overall. They're all pretty talented kids.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of, Girl Meets World, huge disappointment. Didn't take any risk. Didn't cover anything really.
That's the problem with remakes. Yeah, same
It's
thing
not.
with
Yeah,
Full
it's not even a
House.
remake. It's just like a. It's like a. Ben Savage. That's the younger one. Yeah, because
Maybe it was.
yeah, Ben Savage is Corey, and then Fred Savage is from Wonder Years and Princess Bride.
Yeah, I know Fred Savage from Wonder Years.
Yeah.
Yeah, in Princess Bride. Maybe it must be him. Yeah.
Oh Jesus! Oh Jesus! Oh, there you go.
Fred Savage is a writer on Always Sunny. I'm pretty sure.
Is
Or
he?
has been since like the beginning.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Oh. Hold still. Shotgun. Oh, he canceled me.
Yeah.
You jerk. You jerk.
Trying to go for. Yeah. Gonna just knock him down and get the tail again. I don't even
Alright.
need the tail. I'm just trying to see what parts I can break.
Here we go. Shotgun. Boom. All right.
Nice.
Here we go. And the wizard. Yeah, I forgot about the wizard. Oh, I love the power
yeah,
glove.
that's right.
It's so bad.
Yeah, it's not. I don't remember what the guy's name was. Yeah, the best friend of.
That's
of
Ryder
Eric
Strong.
Matthews.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm thinking of Ryder Strong. He had like longer hair.
Yeah. Yeah, that's probably
Ish.
him. He had some crazy.
I'm
coiffed
pretty
hair.
sure he was in like maybe Static Shock or something. I don't remember what he was a guest.
Oh, did you know
actor
that
in.
Michael B. Jordan wants to do a Static Shock movie?
I heard. Yeah,
that's
which
happening?
I hope because I trust him.
That's
with Static
it's
Shock for
fucking
sure.
cool, man.
Static Shock was great.
Static Shock was-
I think that was Phil Lamar
Yeah.
too.
Yeah,
Samurai
Static.
Jack and
Yeah,
Static Shock.
Static Shock. Yeah, Phil Lamar. He's another guy who's like in everything. He's Samurai
Phil
Jack.
Lamar,
he's Vamp
Great
from
Belial, and Terror
Metal
Strong are
Gear
probably the top
Solid
three.
2 onwards.
And Mark
like,
Hamill. Mark
yeah.
Hamill was in Metalocalypse.
Yeah.
He did a lot
Mark
of that show,
Hamill.
actually.
Oh my god, I would have loved a bit of voice actor. I think that'd been kind of fun. You gonna
Oh
capture him?
yeah. You're
He's gonna lay into him. I guess we're
Yeah.
gonna lay into him. Okay, that's fine. He's got to be getting close. Come on.
I wasn't trying to capture him. I think you brought the. I brought the Plunder Blade. I thought.
Yeah,
Right?
you brought the Plunder Blade. I'm doing
I don't need to capture him, I
my
don't
Flash
mind.
Cage. I'm trying to up my Flash Cage level. Just because it's the only one I haven't leveled up to 15 yet.
Yeah, that's me with the Mialatov. I never use Mialatov for like anything.
Oh, the Meowthop's awesome, especially if you get
I
like
know. Well,
you get underneath the monster and he starts like roaring and you're just like, yeah, do it. Show me how tough you are. I'll stagger you at
Yeah.
this like fireworks show happening on your
I think I've
undergrundle.
noticed it because I was using it on like the quests where I could afford, like when I was doing high rank stuff. Maybe with Cameron I did that, but I would
No, he's
I would
limping.
bring the Molotov because I didn't need any support from the cat. Just get some levels. There we go. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, I didn't mean to
All
pierce
right.
someone a shotgun, but whatever.
There we go, tail, finally.
Yeah, Animaniacs come back. I'm super psyched about that, and that kind of opens the doorway for other potential stuff. Like,
Yeah.
I'm really
I
hoping
think
there's
the
a
problem is like
resurgence.
there's so much risk with remakes because a lot of them have not turned out very good.
Yeah.
Since like Fuller House and stuff like that.
Well, it's because they don't
It's
take
kind
any risks though. They don't dare to cover the same things that the other people used to cover.
No.
Like
When they try to
like Girl
adapt
Meets
to newer
World.
stuff, it's just not good.
What was I saying the other day
Part of the
about
problem,
Girl
I
Meets
think, is
World?
like people have fond memories of those things, but their tastes for new material now is not the
Okay,
same thing.
I have acquired Boy Meets like the entirety of Boy Meets World on my external hard drive, and I have occasionally watched it. Hey, Cameron's in the chat. I've occasionally watched it, and
Hey.
it's still good. Like it's still it's corny,
Right,
sure,
there are shows that hold up, for
but
sure,
they
absolutely.
have like it's a super good content. It covers a lot of like really hard hitting coming of age material.
Right, and for its time, which was
Yeah.
like what, the early '90s, mid
Yeah,
'90s.
yeah, it's like I think it went through like late '90s, maybe early 2000s. Like they go through college, man. Those guys grew up on that show. Like
Yeah, that's right. That was one of the early like. I've been watching a lot of BoJack Horseman
Horseman?
recently, because what I like about that, one of the things I like about that show is its arc about horsing around, which is like their sitcom,
yeah,
does literally that. It talks about like, yeah, sitcoms would do this thing where you grow up with the kids. As the kids grow up, they go to college, and then the years change, and it literally hits all of the arc satire of all the different arcs in those kind of shows,
yeah,
like Full House and Boy Meets World and all that. And it does a really good job of being like, yeah, of course, we had our period of that. And then they also talk about like spin-offs. Like one of his other best friends has a show. It's exactly the same thing.
yeah.
Even though his show wasn't as popular, he claims to have like started all those tropes. And like the main actor is like aware of like, he watches his own show the way that fans would watch the show. He's like, yeah, I know like what happens in like season 6 episode, whatever. And it does a really good job of talking about that kind of stuff where he's like, yeah, the reason why remakes don't do as well in like the Netflix era is because they're not taking risks, but also the tastes have changed. People think that they want that stuff, and maybe they do, but the problem is some of those writers aren't equipped to go back to that. It's a very like time and place thing when they came up with the ideas for those shows. So when you try and do it now, when those even the directing people are older, they're not able to recapture that magic because they're not in the same time and place as they were when they wrote the show the first
I will
time.
say elements of old stuff definitely doesn't age well. What was it? I got into.
They're talking in the chat.
Yeah,
Hannah says don't
don't
shit
dare.
on Girl Meets World.
Hannah, I don't care. Girl Meets World had a lot of opportunity to explore a lot of different stuff. To especially in today's modern metro thing, Boy Meets World did a lot of cutting edge stuff. They talked about like cult, like getting dragged into a cult. Whereas, I mean, granted, I have not watched the entirety, so maybe I am wrong. Maybe they did cover this, but I feel like I've watched like the first season, and there was a lot of opportunities to have to subvert expectations and to cover some really hard hitting stuff, and they don't. Like the first episode is Corey giving his daughter a year-long pass to the subway so she can move about New York City on her own as a 14-year-old girl. Is that responsible parenting? I don't
Part of it is
know.
I don't know how parenting has changed since then. I mean, there's not as I assume there's still just as many latchkey kids as there was back in the days of those shows. But I don't know if any of that has changed significantly enough that they need to like revisit the material. Maybe it's kind of a thing of like, well, parenting's changed since then. How do we adapt that? Because obviously, the show is for kids usually.
Comparing
but
it
that
to
means that the scenarios have to be similar
comparing
to
the fourth
that.
Indiana Jones to the original trilogy. Yeah, fourth Indiana Jones sucks. Like objectively, it's not
bad.
fun.
Not good.
It's not fun. So
Honestly, it was an okay like summer like kind of not good, but like like one of those.
it was good enough
popcorn-ish
to
kind
get
of
me
movies.
intrigued to go see it, and now I've never
And
had
then
the urge to watch it again.
The ending was the part where I was like, really? That doesn't seem like I mean, I guess. Well, there's always been a little bit of supernaturalness to Indiana Jones.
Well, yeah,
I
because
think
God
just
is
the
a
way they
real
did
thing. It's a like
Right.
the occult, the religion is a
Crystal
thing.
Skull
Yeah,
just took
there
it
is a
too
God.
far.
He is a vengeful God, and he will melt your face if you look at his shit. Don't
Yeah.
do it. You know, I mean, maybe it's beyond our comprehension, but I don't know. Just the other one was a.
Yeah. Yeah,
I mean, if you liked it,
it's
that's
kinda hard to
fine.
tell.
Yeah, I mean, I have my opinion. You have yours. I'm not going to tell you you're wrong for liking it, but everyone's entitled to their dumb, stupid, wrong opinion.
Everyone's entitled to being wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's allowed to be wrong. Let's see.
Oh, Jurassic Park 3. Fuck. Yeah,
So
that
I've
was a
got
bad
the
one.
Safi Jiva Siege. I don't know if that requires.
Do you want to try that out?
I get. I
'Cause
mean,
I
I'm reading
can-
the little tutorial bit. I've done Safi Jiva once
Yeah, with this
with the
recon.
same group. Yeah, we did the recon and they were explaining parts of the fight. Let's see. That's right. Okay, so this is the one where it focuses on the hunter that deals the most damage to it.
Yes, in a certain amount of time. It can shift, and you can knock it out of it, unlike Behemoth. Yeah, you know what? Hannah can just get overheated. I don't care. I have my opinions.
I thought Shia LaBeouf's character was okay. Like I thought
I don't think Shia LaBeouf's a
introduce him to
bad
the type.
actor. I think he just stars in some bad movies. It's not his fault. Not necessarily.
I don't think his character was that much of a problem-ish. I don't remember a lot of that movie besides the reveal, and I was like, oh, maybe.
Dragon. Okay, yeah, I'll definitely keep my dragon then.
Yeah, so I guess I'll do Safi Jiva. What does Safi Jiva not like?
He's 2-star to everything, but when he gets into his critical mode, he goes to 3-star with dragon.
Okay, I'll just keep the wet.
The key to Safi is you have to weaken his stuff, like go on there and
oh, you have to do the clutch claw stuff. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, you got to do a lot of clutch call stuff.
We'll bring some armor skin. Do I need to bring bombs for any reason?
I
don't know how often they're used.
No.
I'm just looking at all the.
Yeah, he never sleeps. It's a very scripted fight.
Okay, cool. In that case, I'm just bringing stuff for if I faint. Yeah. Really. I suppose I don't need any drinks, hot and cold drinks.
So Cameron's talking about Max running Dragon Heist again. I would love to.
D&D thing?
Yeah, that was the thing that Max's Mad Mythic Mercenaries.
Okay.
I mean, I would love to be a player again. Not gonna lie, I love being your guys' DM. It's a unique experience, and I hope you guys are enjoying it. But I kind of miss being a player and only having to worry about my own character's thoughts and decisions and stuff. It's very simple in comparison, and I can focus on my build and interacting with the team. It's very easy stuff. But I mean, I wouldn't mind doing it again. Although he was asking about wanting to run Descent into Avernus with us.
I don't think he knows that you're currently running it.
I've told him. I told him like, dude, I've been doing it for like the past like 6+ months.
Well, this is Max we're talking about. I don't know if he knows that when you currently run it, it's a little. I mean, I guess you could do it, but you already know the stuff that's happened.
Yeah. Oh, Hannah, yeah, I'm really digging the festivities too. In fact, when we come out of this, I will go to the other gathering hub, and you can see the other, even more like spooky dungeony one.
I forgot about this gathering hub. I didn't know they were different.
Yeah, there's 2 different gathering hubs. This one is very like fall harvest festival with some jack-o'-lanterns. The other one's like haunted house. Like
the other one has like
dungeon.
a hot spring too. It turns green.
Yeah.
Which is neat.
Right. Oh yeah, let me join your quest. I guess that helps.
Yeah, you're good. Let me look at my.
Let's also put up an SOS. I think I don't need to post a quest. I need to join a quest.
Because
This is definitely a
know if 2 is better than 4.
3 or I would say 2 to 4 man.
I guess it must be because you need enough people to distract.
No quests have been posted.
I posted. I said begin the siege. It's the siege. Red Dragon. Maybe I have to SOS you in or something. It's a special quest.
Oh wait, no, I have to join the siege. Never mind. Hang on. Never mind.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Join the siege.
Join.
I always forget about that one.
I'm looking in the wrong place. All right. Yeah. There you are. Yeah, that's all right. I don't need to use this on this quest. Okay. Cool. I am good to go whenever you are, sir.
All right. Let's see. I think I got all the stuff that I need. I think I have all the skills that I want to take on. Agitator, attack boost, health boost, critical eye. Damn, I've got critical eye 3 and weakness exploit 3 on accident.
Oh yeah?
Heartbreaker. I've got a bunch of little small skills.
Part
I have
breaker
this
would
is
be
the
good to
7
have for this
books.
guy because that's kind of how you get your prizes is breaking parts.
I have 2 of it on because part breaker is the one that I only have on the 4 slot gem or the
Mhm.
level 4 gems.
That's fine. That's still
And
20 or 30%.
yeah, I need
damage.
one of those slots. I need for I had the agitator secret on, so I'm trying to
Alright.
get full agitator.
Best
on each part.
Halloween movie.
I get a lot of them mixed up. I know Halloween Town is the one where
That is a Disney movie, Disney
right,
Channel movie thing. It
Hocus
was cool. It was
Pocus
cute.
and Halloween Town are the ones that
Hocus
I
Pocus is
remember
pretty
the
good.
most.
Yeah, that's a
Um,
pretty good one. Now, Ian, let me clarify. Do you want like feeling of Halloween or just scary movie?
it's weird. I've only seen the first Halloween once with Michael Myers.
Yeah.
And I listen to a lot of music now that's based on John Carpenter,
Mhm.
and a lot of what John Carpenter sort of was the flagship for.
Mhm.
But Halloween as a movie, I kind of remember being like a pretty good like summation of what you want in a good Halloween, like just in a slasher film.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean it's a classic. It's a gold standard, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, okay, like
It does the like terrorizing of the community really well, where
Mhm.
they show like the high school, they show like other parts of the town, so that you know it's not just like an isolated house. Because a lot of horror movies now are like it happens in one place, and like maybe a neighbor hears something, but you don't get to see the community affected by it.
all right. If you want, you can fire off an SOS.
Oh right, yeah. Oh, I meant to do that
Yeah.
earlier. Whoops.
That's
Oh well,
alright.
let's do them down here.
Yeah. Here, when he's just when I got him distracted, you can fire off one.
Okay.
This will be a multi quest process because he has so much fucking health.
Can I fire one?
I think you can. Go to your pause menu, go tab over to the
It
right
says you
one.
cannot use this right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's grayed out. I don't know.
Maybe we
I have
need
wait for
to
some-
maybe we need to have done it from up there. I don't know.
Let's see.
All right, hang on.
That's right. He's got a.
Hang on. Let's see. I would say, I mean, okay. So Ian's giving me the choice here between scary movie and Halloween movie.
I mean, because Halloween movies are mostly going to be like the Disney Channel ones, because those are the ones that actually focus on Halloween.
Yeah.
There's not really any adult films that focus on Halloween because it's a children's event for the most part.
Mm-hmm. Nightmare Before Christmas is, yeah, I guess it's got. I mean, it was a genius move. You can do Christmas and Halloween.
Oh yeah, way to capitalize on it, Disney.
Yeah. Oh fuck me. Fuck me. Oh,
Oh, do you?
he
Oh.
totally he was leading me on. Then he figured out where I was going to go next, and he will move his head in front of me. I'd say it's both. You can have both.
Damn it.
I will say this. It's not that it's my favorite, but I think it's the most underrated scary movie. The Frighteners with Michael J. Fox.
Oh, yeah.
That movie is
I've read this
from
now.
a technological standpoint, super advanced for its time. It came out along in the same like years like The Matrix did, and it's got
Did it
some
really? Oh, it
interesting.
didn't.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it did.
Decayed ground.
Um,
You can cause it to flinch while it's on top of it.
The decayed
You might be able
ground.
to create an
okay,
opening.
I would say at least the scariest movie to me that I can personally vouch for, Event Horizon. Like that's a
Event
fucking
Horizon,
terrifying
I
movie.
remember,
The premise is
bad.
terrifying.
Bad and
Like
scary bad.
even the backstory behind it is terrifying. Like the way they did it, it's fucking crazy. The fact that the original is like lost to time and nobody knows where it is anymore. That's
The original Event Horizon.
yeah. Like there was a cut.
That. I thought it was
So there's a scene that has like a blood orgy, like when you find the fate of what happened to the previous crew of the Event
Oh, right.
Horizon, and the actual background of that is that they got a bunch of porn actors and especially amputee pornographic actors and actresses to come in and do that. They actually shot an orgy sex scene for the clip. And there was an extended clip of it in this director's cut, and there was a lot more like explanation of what was happening. Like it was a big montage of stuff that was all in like this flash
God damn it.
exposition thing when they like check out the computer. I think it's like the scene right before Lawrence Fishburne says, "We gotta get the fuck off the ship, bro," and which is like the best reaction to any danger ever any character's ever had, because it's the most logical one I've ever seen.
Jesus Christ, he literally tracked me with that.
Yeah, no, he's Xeno'jiva, what with like I've perfected the art of Kamehamehas.
Right, because Xeno'jiva just had shitty aim
Yeah.
for the most part.
Yeah, but the original like film got like burnt
I
up
don't
in a
know
fire or
this.
something. It's fucking is nuts. But I'd say overall that's like the scariest, eeriest movie to me. In terms of like supernatural, I have a soft spot for The Exorcist. Ian will attest that that's probably one of the scarier like OG movies. I agree. I remember one time my ex-girlfriend Ashley and I went over to Ian and Cherie's place, and I gotta tell you, all history aside, watching The Exorcist with her is so fun. She was super fun to watch that with, because she's just like, the fuck are you doing? Nope, I'd kill him. I'd fucking kill him. As soon as her head turns around, sorry, ain't my daughter
Yeah.
anymore. Fucking dead.
That's
Dead to
part
me.
of the fun
Already
of watching
gone.
these movies is always talking about what you do instead.
Yeah, yeah. So I enjoyed that like immensely. Let's see, favorite Halloween-ish movie. I mean, like the Tim Burton's Headless Horseman was kind of eerie to me, although it's like the height of his like style and hubris and stuff. So there's that. I don't know. It's hard for me to pick because I appreciate a lot of different stuff.
I don't really have any like super favorite horror movies really, because like a lot of the jump scary ones that are newer are just kind of like they're
Well,
alright. They're not
that's-
really scary.
I do
even
have
if
a
you don't-
problem with stuff like that
respect it.
because, yeah,
Yeah.
because they rely on a lot of the same gimmicks.
I like The Thing. I actually don't have a problem with the remake. I like the original one. It's another John Carpenter one.
Yeah,
But,
the Thing was cool. It was
the original
definitely,
Thing is cool. Best practical effects of that time,
Yeah,
probably.
yeah, it scared the crap out of the studio as well because it didn't do very well. So
Oh yeah.
it is what it is.
Yeah. I don't know of any real modern ones. The only one that's like I don't really call it a horror movie, but the only real good thriller that's supernatural that I liked was It Follows, and that's just because it's a fun concept.
Yeah.
That's one that
Ooh,
like I think
okay.
traditional horror fans don't like a lot.
In terms of monster movies, I'd say Cabin in the Woods.
Cabin in the Woods is
I'd
is
say
the
that's pretty big. That's
gold
pretty big.
standard, just because it plays on tropes, but it also does it in a way that's fun.
Yeah, exactly. I think that might be like my favorite like meta thing, like meta.
That's
movie.
hard. It's really hard to like the ones that are just designed that way. They don't really go anywhere.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right.
What does he not like? His front claws probably being hit.
Everything is kind of equal. It's a matter of creating your own spot with the wounding.
Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah.
Like just keep that up, and you can do more damage to it.
Oh, I keep forgetting to do the mounting stuff. Let me do that.
Yeah. Just get your clutch claw going. Oh. Ian doesn't like the thing because huskies die in it, and of course he would be
Oh yeah,
a big
that is
old
unfortunate.
softy
It's also a
baby
very,
for that.
it's a very compelling reason to watch it if you
Mm-hmm.
want something that makes you feel different about it. There you go, soften up part of it.
Yeah. I guess my short answer is I don't have an answer for that question.
I don't
like too
watch
much
enough horror
shit.
movies that like really stick with me. There's some that are like, all right, they're kind of like fun rides. I've seen a lot of terrible ones.
Yeah.
And any of like the super jump scary ones just aren't really like Paranormal
It's one
Activity did a
trip.
really
I'm over it.
interesting thing.
No, yeah.
That
I
was
will
kind
I
of,
will
like,
applaud
interesting.
its
It's not,
uniqueness for it. It was Blair Witch with the
Yeah.
found footage
It's hard
that
because
started
people
that
are
deal.
scared by different things. Kind of like with comedy, it's a very different type
Yeah.
of horror.
All right, are you done? Nah, we're getting there.
Doesn't seem like it.
This is this is gonna be a super long fight, and
Did it.
Okay.
yeah. All right, so now we're gonna go down a level. He's gonna have a couple new moves. He's like Bowser
Damn
from
it.
64.
How do I do
Every
the, how do I
time
do the fucking?
you
Every
gotta-
time I
you
try
gotta
and
be-
do the running,
you gotta sprint. You
Yeah,
gotta
that's what
sprint
I'm
and then-
doing.
and sprint away from him, and then jump.
I'm just running, not sprinting. Every time I hit.
Just hold down your bumper, run away
that's
from
why,
him.
'cause I was
and
like
then
doing it in a
jump.
circle and it like wouldn't let me do it. It's like, why can I not do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think this will be This will be our last hunt because
Yeah.
we got other stuff to
I
do
didn't realize
tonight.
how long this was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be like a.
Well, it's not a long hunt in terms of like being 50 minutes. This is like 10, 15 minutes.
Right.
But I think we're gonna go the full time just because you and I are just not gonna do
Like,
enough
he gets-
damage.
Yeah, I can't stay on him for like any amount of time.
Yeah.
Oh my god! And he keeps like he'll hit the part I'm like about to move to, and then I have to go and heal.
Mhm.
I don't. Yeah, I didn't think I hit the defense for this probably.
I think you can knock down those boulders onto its head with your slinger.
Yeah, probably. Up there. Let's do that.
I'm ready.
There it is.
Beautiful. All right.
Bam. 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 Let's do this. No, I guess he got out of the way too quickly. Ugh. Alright, he's gonna move.
Okay.
So this is just kind of an introduction to this, to how this fight goes. There's this level,
Drakes, head towards the opening.
then there's a third level where he goes like Super
We need to break
Saiyan
more bullets
style.
off this thing.
Okay. Oh, we only have 10 minutes left. Jesus.
Yeah, this is a super short hunt. It's designed. It's like a sprint. You got.
Is it a repel thing? You don't have to kill him.
No, it's not
right?
a repel. You got to kill the whole thing. But what it is that it's a siege.
Oh.
So, the amount of damage you've done carries over to the next time you fight this guy in the same like gaming session.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, at least I'll get experience with it. If we
Yeah,
don't
so it's
actually
best
get
to
anything
go find a room that's already like doing this and just jump in with their rotation,
done. I
because
see. I wasn't sure if it was like Hove, where it's like you're just buying
Ow.
stuff for the sake of buying shit.
yeah. Ooh. Oh,
Jesus.
I fainted. All right, we only got one left on this, so whatever.
Yeah.
I think it still counts for the damage you do, even if you die.
I was gonna say I don't know if that was gonna like carry over, because if that's
Yeah.
the case, might not even be worth it.
Yeah. All right.
If I stay inside him, maybe that'll help.
Flacco. Hello, dude. How's it going? Thanks for joining the chat. We are just doing the Safi Jiva thing. I am instructing Tom on how this fight's supposed to go. He's just getting his sea legs, as it were, and getting.
Oh my god.
And then,
What's the
Tom, do you remember his Nova and how to counter his Nova?
I know it's like the behemoth one, right?
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
remember.
You
Get
just
behind
basically you're gonna get behind a rock and just weather it out.
him. Okay. I figured as much.
Yeah. We'll see if we can get there before time runs out, but it's. We'll
See, I'll
see.
probably have to do what you were talking about, and just do the whole siege within
Yeah.
a room.
Yeah,
There
it's
we
really
go,
the
I got
best
the
thing to do
spine.
because.
It's after you. Watch
Yeah,
out.
I bet it is.
Oh shit, it's gonna be after me, isn't it?
No,
Fuck.
it's after me. I'm.
Be careful.
Here we go. Yeah. Come after me, bud. Come at me, bro.
Do I need to do something to get him off you?
No, this is fine. This is just how it goes.
I just like wear the energy out. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. That means while he's focused on me, you can set up some of your best combos, or you can get in position better, or whatever.
Right.
Come on. I'm gonna put my thing away. There we go.
Cool. I'm actually getting some.
Yeah, get some decent hits
Yeah,
in,
I
bro.
gotta weave between the leg. That's what I was doing. Just finishing
Oh,
on
he
the
swatted me
outside.
out of the air.
Shit.
All right,
Oof.
that one's gonna radius out for a while,
Yeah,
like 5
that's right.
times or something. So
I got hit by it early, so I can.
yeah,
heal
so
now.
you can just fake like soccer fall your way through it, as I call
Yeah.
as I say.
I kept forgetting you gotta run away, because I was like, I'm doing it, but I'm just doing like the regular run.
Yeah. No, you got to jump. You got to dive roll. As long as you're doing it away from him, then you'll do like the whoa jump. Yeah.
It's fine. Nice.
Did you flinch him?
I hit him. I did the spine roll on him. And I
Nice.
think you hit him with something.
Yeah. You're just gonna say he's flinched right now.
Whetstone, come on. I'm at blue sharpness already. Jesus.
Yeah, he's a pretty like durable, hard
Yeah,
boy.
I need to get a critical eye gem. I don't know if I have one yet.
Uh-oh. You got me. Here we go. Yeah, I know I have the monster's attention. Thank you for noticing.
I keep forgetting to do the ammo thing too.
Mhm.
Jump on him and get some.
There's some rock piles here too. He rarely drops anything, but
Right. I like how this has like in the background it has like all like the faded like skin flaps that look like flags, like the old arena from I think 4 where you fight Shigaru Magala.
yeah, I kind of missed that line. I wouldn't mind fighting Gore or Shiki.
Yeah, I miss having Gore weapons.
Yeah.
They had their own like a special Elder Seal, and they were great. Or they were good. There was like Elder Seal, but it was for the infected monsters. That was
Yeah.
sick. Jeez, why is my camera stuck on him? There we go.
Yeesh.
Oh,
Running.
yeah.
Oh, you got him. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that.
I managed
He
to get
was-
him away. Yeah.
He was sighting me in. Leave me alone, man. I need like a second. Just give me a second.
He's on the tail. There we go. Yeah,
Yeah.
I got him to do tail swipes instead.
Thank you. Ooh, that was too close for comfort. 5 minutes left, so yeah, we're not. We might get him to like absorb something, but
Yeah, I didn't think we're gonna.
is Gore in Gen
I
U?
don't-
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
Shit. Okay, well let's fucking
I
play
thought,
some
I
more
thought
Gen
Gore
U,
was 4
man.
only.
Especially with Rise is coming out, I gotta kind of get my mind back into old school Monster Hunter.
Yeah.
Like I got this
It'd be
down
fun to go back
pretty.
into old gathering.
Yeah, let's do next Monster Hunter Monday. Let's do some Gen U because
I
I
can
am way
get
far
Gen U
behind.
by that point. Yeah. I can do Gen U and then grind back up to that spot.
Yeah, I have not done Gen U in a while. Ow. Ugh.
Got just between his legs in time.
Oh, he's got me pinned. Shit. Is this gonna
How do I?
Ow. 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 This might be it. Yep, I'm out.
Yeah.
That might be it. Ugh.
Oh
My
well.
bad, bud. Oh yeah, I was.
No, it's like, I mean, I wasn't gonna get any progress anyway, since I probably won't do this quest again for
Yeah.
a while.
Yeah, we can
I'd
do
lose
this
the
on our own
damage.
time. Anyway, so that's
Yeah.
pretty much how that's gonna go down. And eventually it's
I had done it before, but they do so much damage because of how high up they are. They're
Yeah.
wearing like armor of your level that it was just like, oh, he's pretty much getting hit like every other second.
Yeah. And basically it goes that there's another third level, and once you get there, he goes into
more
critical mode, and he'll start doing his Nova more often. And it actually is even possible to get stuck. Like there's no shelter anywhere because he's destroyed it all. So careful
Right.
on that.
All right, yeah, well, I'm cool with that then.
But yeah. Anyway, so Cameron's prompting me to talk about the fundraiser one more time. So, to anyone who doesn't know, is new to the channel, or is tuning in for the first time to Monster Hunter Mondays, we are doing Extra Life fundraiser for sick kids, doing a charity. We're trying to raise. Well, actually, we just met our mark of 5,000, but I still have yet to meet my mark of $1,000 personally. So if you want to donate to my page, I'm sitting around like 330 something right now. But I've got goals and consequences. You can probably make me do like a completion run or a speed run of something. Let me know what you want me to do. If I make my mark, I got to do something. We also giving out prizes. I've got Hero Forge gift codes to give away. If you follow the link, that'll take you to my donation page with an informational video on how to enter stuff. Everyone's got a bunch of prizes. So I'm doing Hero Forge gift codes. Tom's got Steam games that we're gonna display at our November 7th 24-hour live stream. Cameron's got Transformers trading card and action figure, well, like transforming figure stuff. And then Hannah's got both villager, Animal Crossing villager stuff. I think, and maybe some amiibo stuff. I don't know for sure. And then definitely got some Chewy, like the pet company, the pet supply company, the Chewy gift cards to them as well. So, I mean, yes, I could do a brow wax. I don't know what else. I don't know if I have enough eyebrow to actually make that worth my time, but it'd be on the table. I don't give a shit. Anyway, go to any one of our Extra Life pages and give us a minimum donation of $5, although $10 if it's Cameron's because of reasons. A non-anonymous donation, and let us know that it's for the raffle or whatever that we're doing. And then you'll be entered into our chance to win. And the winners will be announced on the live stream at some point. I don't know if there's a specific time in the schedule we're doing that. We might just do it throughout the entire session. But yeah, so thank you for joining us for yet another Monster Hunter Monday. I think next time we'll be doing Generations Ultimate, if that's something you're interested in. I think that should be next Monday. We'll see. Anyway. Oh, and okay, so Hannah's also saying she's got Sherlock Holmes Consulting Detective board games. So, so more prizes, more board game prizes. So that's cool. Anyway,
All right.
Thanks for joining us, guys, and we will check you guys next time. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you.
See ya.
Mm-hmm.